Hello, I'm Byun. I'm a neurologist working for the Seoul National University Bundang Hospital in Korea. First of all, I'd like to express my sincere thanks to Editor-in-Chief Professor Park for giving me this opportunity. I'm very happy to introduce my research through this video clip. This study is to report the establishment of the first web-based database system of Korean renal cell carcinoma and brief summary of the data. This project was initiated in 2011, starting with 5 centers in Korea. We thought it was necessary to establish nationwide DB to characterize and compare Korean RCC data with that of other countries. Some international groups have already reported RCC studies based on multi-center DBs. Here, we report the establishment of the first web-based DB system in Korea and summarized data. A total of 6,849 patients' data were collected through the DB system. Finally, 8 tertiary centers agreed to participate in this project. Out of this data, we analyzed the data of 5,281 patients who had sufficient medical records information and more than 1 year follow-up. Median follow-up was 32 months. This slide shows an example of a website demonstrating demographic data. This slide shows another example of a website demonstrating preoperative clinical characteristic data. The average age of the patients was 56 years and male patients occupied 71% of the total patients. The most common symptom was incidentally detected renal mass with 76.9%. Clinical T1 tumor was 76.6%, about 3/4 of the total patients, and metastatic tumor was 6.3%. Mean tumor size was 4.8 centimeter. Partial nephrectomy occupied 37.3%, and open approach was most commonly used in about half of the patients with radical and partial nephrectomy. It is interesting to note that robotic surgery was also used in the radical nephrectomy, even if the case number was limited. Mean ischemic time was 25 minutes in the partial nephrectomy group. Cleveland-Dindo classification was used to classify postoperative complications, and total complication rate was 9.4%, and complications with grade 3 or more was 2.9%. Pathological T1 tumor was 75%, and Furman's nuclear grade 2 and 3 occupied 89.2%. Clear cell histology was the most common, and positive surgical margin was identified in 4% in the partial nephrectomy group. The 5-year overall survival rate was 88%, and cancer-specific survival was 92.2%, which is comparable to those of other countries. In conclusion, we report the establishment of a web-based DB system to collect Korean RCC data, and this database will provide a solid basis to characterize Korean renal cell carcinoma. Before I finish my presentation, once again, I really appreciate all the participants who willingly joined in this project. Thank you for your attention.